What's up guys, my name is Huynh. Thanks so much for pre-ordering our new editor productivity tool app that is currently in development. Right now I'm just going to show you how you can use this template, what you can do with it, and how you can use it to balance school and then like your business. So first up right here, once you download it, you're going to get an email right here that's going to say, oh, your downloads are ready. Just click on the link and download it. Once you download it, you're going to get a file that has 2 files inside it, including this video. One is an investor certificate. So this is just another thank you from us for supporting us early on. Basically, this certificate is going to allow you to get a free paid plan version of the app once we release development, so you won't ever have to pay like the monthly or annual subscription. You get it all for free because you believed in us early on. And next up is the instructions. Now this is the important part. Just go ahead, click on this link right here, download it. Once you download it, you're going to get this Notion template page right here. Make sure you have a Notion account. Right now the app only works with Notion, but we're currently working on making it its own separate app. So the first thing you do once you download it is make sure you click on these 3 dots right here, and I want you to duplicate it by hitting Command D so that you have your own version that you can edit with. This first page right here has our menu, our 4 pages which are going to be using the app, and then it also has my little sprite character, which is instructions wherever you see him. So this is what the app is supposed to look like. It's going to be a lot more cool and video game looking like. First up, quest/journal. Now this is the main page that the app centers around. This is basically a to-do list but on video game steroids. Right here you have the option to add tasks, like it's just to-do lists. I recommend adding 3 to 5 daily tasks each day, and then just make sure you complete them, get them done, be productive. You can add tasks by clicking this new button right here, and then you can just type whatever you want. So let's say I also want to apply to a scholarship today. That's one of my goals. So I'm gonna write that down, and it already sets the due date to today, July 30th. And once I complete it, I can click this done button. Another cool feature is if you scroll down right here, we have this weekly calendar view of all our tasks. So it shows, you can see I've been quite at it for a bit. You can add whatever tasks that you want, and then you can just drag them to like whatever area. So let's say I want to redo my app layout or whatever, redo app illustrations. I can redrag this to like Friday if I didn't get that done. Or if I want to like do my math homework 1 a little bit sooner, I can set that to tomorrow by just dragging around tasks. So just a really cool way to like see everything you need to do, and the blue little check mark means it's done. So the whole idea is to get all of these things blue and done. Now if you scroll back up to this to-do list panel, you'll see another tab which says related to projects. Now this is very important for our next part, our next page of the app, which is the projects panel. So if you click on the projects panel, you'll see we have this new cool little gallery of all the different projects that you have to do. Now projects are not to-do list items. They're basically just longer term tasks that are going to take like the span of a few weeks to a few months. So you can go ahead and create projects by clicking the new button right here, and then it'll just create a new project for you like that. But we already have 10 like project templates that you can link. I recommend not having more than 10 projects at a time. If you do, I'm gonna say you're probably a little bit overextended. That's just my personal view. And which, by the way, I'm a student as well. I'm a senior in film school at CSUN, and I'm gonna be graduating this year. So that's why I kind of created this, so I can just like help balance my business and school. So I like to keep myself at around 10 projects at a time, like per season. And one cool thing you might notice off the bat is we have it divided into 2 sections, school and business. The business are the orange tabs and the school are the purple tabs. There's also progress bars for each project. So it shows you exactly how much you're done complete on each project, which I think is a pretty cool feature as well. So right here, Calc 100, we are not done with this at all because I haven't started the class. So I'm gonna go ahead and click on this Calc 100 example class right here, and you can see right here that we have linked quests. Now these quests are added from the quest tab, which I will go back to in just a bit, but you can see if we scroll down, we have all of our quests that we need to do for this Calc 100 class. So I recommend adding classes as projects because they are basically longer term projects, just as you would have a longer term client project. One thing I'm seriously religious about, if you're in college, take your syllabus. If your professor gives you all the homework items that you need to get done for each year, because it's just the same curriculum that they repeat, go in and add each assignment to this quest tab. I'm serious, it will help you so much. I've come so close to missing some projects, but this template has saved my ass because I've listed everything on here. Serious, I really recommend it. So when you start that first semester, or if you're even in the middle of a semester, I just recommend going and adding in every assignment, every homework, every test, every exam, just so that you have it down with the due date, so that it reminds you, so that you can just get it done and stay on top of your stuff. It sounds lame, sounds boring, but it saves my ass and helps me keep afloat and like on top of everything, so I don't feel like I'm constantly like overwhelmed or drowning in homework, because you know that feeling, I know that feeling. It sucks. We never want to be there. So you can of course go ahead and add new quests directly from this project panel, like math homework 3, and I can set a date for that. So let's say it's due in like August 15th. I'm just kind of making this up right now, just for example. Or another way is you can just go back to your quest tab and then just link all the projects that you need to get done. So, oh, I have a duplicate of scholarship apply right here. Let's change this to math homework 4, and let's say, I don't know what, forever crazy reason, I just want to do math homework 4 like today. I can just go ahead and select this related to projects and link it to my Calc 100 project, and boom, there you go. Now in my projects panel, you'll see it is added right there, math homework 4 linked to the class. And once you complete it, watch this, boom, we are 14.285% complete. We're 14.28% complete of the whole class, which I think is really cool. We got this cool progress bar. I'm gonna try to get a way to round that down so it doesn't look super crazy long, but it's just a cool way to track your progress on how much you're done with each task. And this applies to your business as well. So whatever you do, if you're a graphic designer, video editor, photographer, let's say you have a client photo shoot right here and you need to send over your first revision by July 28th. Oh, that date passed. Let's update it to July 31st. And let's say then today I just completed it. Boom, I clicked it off, and now we're at 100% complete with our client project. Finished the project. Congrats. So that's how you use this template to like manage your to-do list items and then your projects all in one. I think it's a really cool, fun, easy way, which by the way, in our app, once again, we're gonna have like a cool way that you can see all of your projects like as these buildings that like get constructed like Clash of Clans. It's gonna be really fun. It's all gonna be like video game oriented. So this is, like I said, this is all prototype beta, like wireframe. And once we release the real app, shit's gonna be crazy. So please stay tuned till then. Next up is our routine tab. Now this is not like entirely work or mandatory, but I do recommend it as just a good way to like keep your mental health in balance. Now this routine tab goes off the idea of having the ideal day. It's the ideal day or ideal week. Now this routine tab goes off the concept, which is called the ideal day or the ideal week, which is basically like a concept that most millionaires and billionaires and other successful people follow, and is creating a set of like routine weekly items that you would like to complete every day or every week just to stay organized and structured. It's statistically proven to be really helpful and allow you to build a lot more structure. So I'm just gonna explain it real quick. So right here, I have my ideal week, which I want you to go and edit because not everybody has the same ideal week. Each tab right here is the routine item. Now this is completely different, completely subjective to each person. So change it. You're not me, I'm not you. For example, I like to wake up at 9 a.m. That's like a pretty standard day for me. I'd be good if I could do that like pretty much every day. Next up, I like to follow up with a morning workout. Then I like to do a cold shower. Then I like to meditate. And then I also like to make sure I include 1 hour of leisure / relaxing in my days. So right now we only have 5 items. We're gonna be adding more, but I recommend just starting off with 5 if you don't do your ideal week. And then once you complete each of these items right here, let's say today is Tuesday. So I did wake up at 9 a.m. I actually woke up before 9 a.m. today, so even better. I did my morning workout. Being honest, I did not cold shower and I have not meditated or done my 1 hour of leisure / relaxing yet. So I am currently 40% complete with my ideal day of my ideal week. And this is just a cool, fun way to keep track of like your habits, your routines, and just allow you to like I said, build that structure, and also more importantly, see that structure, because we have this cool little like tab right here. And then once you're done with that and like the week is the new week, you just go ahead and hit that reset button right there and just resets everything back to 0. And now another cool feature we added is your ideal day streak. So the goal is to hit like 100% completion. Or you can do 80%, up to you. Like I said, it's your video game, your life, so you make the rules, but try to stay disciplined and true to those rules as well. So if you're trying to go for 100% completion every day, then that is a completed streak. So let's say you did Monday and Tuesday with 100% completion of all your routines, you'll be at an ideal day streak of 2. and then you do it again on Wednesday, then you'll be an ideal day streak of 3. It's just a cool, fun way to just keep motivated and stay going with your daily routines. I personally recommend it. It really helps me like stay mentally in check, because remember, you're running a business and we're like athletes, but for the mind. Your mind has to stay sharp, your mind has to stay mentally fit, and having a routine ideal week is probably one of the best proven ways to do so. Like I said, everybody's different, but if you haven't tried it, recommend giving it a try. Last but not least is our profile tab. Now this is a really fun one. This is just entirely like made to be video game like, but this allows you to see your skills and goals and everything that makes you you. So right here we have our skills tab, and this is just a cool way to see how like advanced you are in each skill and like track your progress. So this is based off of Malcolm Gladwell's concept of 10,000 hours of mastery. Now the basic idea is that it takes 10,000 hours of practice to become a master at something. That is an extremely like long-term and demotivating goal for the average person, which is why we broke down his mastery plan into 3 different leagues so that you can easily track your progress. So right here, first up, we got the Bronze League. Any skill that you're working on and learning, you got to put in 100 hours to become a Bronze League master at that skill. Next up is the Silver League, which requires 1,000 hours of mastery at that skill. And last but not least is the Gold Mastery, which is Malcolm Gladwell's 10,000 hour mastery. And that requires, of course, 10,000 hours of practice. So I recommend going in and just constantly updating this every week, maybe 2 weeks, preferably, up to you. And this is just a good, fun way to track your skills and allow you to keep progressing, because, you know, we all go through those phases where we're like, oh, this year, January 2024, I'm getting started on XYZ new skill. I'm gonna become a master at it. And then like by February, we're like, oh, fuck that, I'm done with that. So this is just a fun way to keep yourself accountable. Be honest with your hours. You got to use some self-discipline, but I recommend just constantly updating it so you can see where your progress is and how far you are in each skill. Anyways, last but not least is the goal tab. Now this is the tab which I recommend you like updating every year, and then also the weekly goals, of course, update that every week. And this is just a fun way to stay like goal oriented, because nobody gets to the top of the mountain and wonders how they got there. So I recommend adding like 2 to 3 goals for each of these, and just like putting down what you're being honest about, what you're trying to improve on. So this week I definitely want to start creating some more content, like value-based content for this app and project that we're working on. So that's a weekly goal, and I want to get back to 2 uploads on my YouTube channel per week. Then my quarterly goal, I want to launch 2 more preset packs. I want to do 3 more music videos, and then annually, this like bigger long-term stuff, I want to level up my preset store, I want to apply to more internships, and I want to launch some more organic app growth. Update it to your liking, just continue it. And then below that, of course, you can see your ideal day streak again. But with that, those are pretty much all of the tabs of our app right here. Like I said, go ahead, mess around with it, have fun. If you have any questions or suggestions, please feel free to roast us at this email, info@11%.net. We know this product is not perfect right now, but that's why we're giving the power to you guys, the people, as well, because it's a community. We're all in this together. We're all students. We're all business owners. And the goal is just to help like bring everybody up together. The app is currently in development right now. It's going to be releasing sometime soon in this year. Stay tapped in. DM us if you have any questions, and we'll see you guys in the next product launch. Peace.